Hey guys, name's Ranger Liz, and let's go over Lupin Ranger versus Patranger Episode 2. Oh, it came out again. Thanks so much to everybody for getting subs out so fast for this, because I am loving watching the episode pretty much the next day. When last we left our heroes is exactly when we pick up our heroes. Lupin Ranger with the guns, Patranger with the guns, staring each other down. We got a monster, we got goons, we have morphed Lupin Ranger, and now we have morphed Patranger. Then they get to the fight scene, and it is just mwah, it is amazing. I'm loving the choreography. So far, it's just fun. It is just fun. You know, we get introduced to a lot of new things. This episode, we do get to see we do get to see Patranger's full henshin. Really cool looking. I'm sure it's up online everywhere if you want to see it, but if you'd like to see it, it's pretty cool. So they got their full on morph. Who knows going in the future if they're going to show maybe just one per episode, or maybe they'll show more if they need to fill up some time. You know how that goes. Just random thought that I really wonder when the 7th Ranger comes, they're going to be probably you know, I'm not going to mention that. I'm not going to mention that because that is for catalog, and I'm not going to mention 7th Ranger stuff quite early enough, or early yet in this. So, we get the first introduction of Patron Hugo. It was about what I thought. So, you know, when, like, Alessa's reminded me of Double. 2 people, 1 body. Except now it's 3 people, 1 body. And they're like, yeah, take him down. Boom. It's just, their finisher is just this massive, they all merge together and boom, massive shot. And then after they're like figuring out, because then they're like, nah, we're in the same body. Like, classic comedy, but entertaining nonetheless. Because they had Good Striker. Good Striker, which Lupin Ranger are going to call him Goody afterwards, find out does have a body form. It's like a orange moon bat thing. I haven't really looked exactly what it is yet. I wasn't really focused on them, but even Ticket grew on me eventually, so what do you do? I'll probably learn to love him. No one can replace Navi, though. Navi's mine. I love a Navi. I was going to give notes. I didn't even take notes for this episode, and I'm not great, like, with all the names yet, and so I'll probably still call them, like, Lupin Red, Patron Green, whatever. They had their big finisher, and we did get to see Lupin Red was snooping around trying to find clues in the area. They did have to get away, mind you, from the police, because I know I do. Welcome, I jump all over on this. Because that was the new things that they introduced. Here's more new things they introduced. A little bit more about Patron Red's character. He's a police officer. They are trying to gather clues and evidence from the fight, because when all 3 of them were fighting, the baddie got away. Lupin Ranger were ticked because they didn't get the treasure out of him. Patranger was ticked because he's a baddie and now he's gone. So now Patranger really ticked off at Lupin Ranger, and so when the final fight happens, Lupin Red basically wanted to be the one, you know, we're gonna personally take care of all of them. He ended up letting Patron Ichigo get the finishing blow, let them get the finishing blow on it, because he had promised this family that, you know, we're going to stop this monster, and not only are we going to stop this monster, but we're going to bring him to justice, because he was the one who burned down their shop and home, and it was probably one of those shops on the bottom floor, homes up top, and, I promise I will bring them to justice. And I'm sure that's something he took very seriously. Lupin Red saw that and basically is like, okay, you know what, I've made my promises. You made yours. It's important for you, so I'm going to let you have that one. But he said it, and of course the smirky, whatever, we came for and swept away. Little Captain Marvelous, see? He's got a heart. He's got a heart. Because promises. Promises. We get to see what happened to their family. And I don't know about you guys, let me know. I was super surprised because I was not getting to think we would be seeing footage back, like throwbacks to their past people as early as episode 2. With having so many characters already, just, you know, already having 6 Rangers, and we really didn't get anything with like the mentors or anything this episode at all. So like really no side characters as much, which was fine. We have so much to learn about everyone that it's got to be spaced out a little bit. However, we found out about their promises. To see their heartbreaking faces, the Gangler got people who were close to them. Now, for Lupin Red, it appeared to be his brother. He was yelling Anarchy. Hey, Liz, it was his brother. Oh! Lupin Red's brother, it appeared they were having some sort of argument. He goes ahead, and his brother, and I don't know, cinematography, filmography, the direction, the shooting, the film of the first 2 episodes of this have been beautiful. I've been loving just the angles, the way with, so when he sees his brother is carrying a box of rose petals, which I'm sure will have some significance, because why would you be carrying a box of rose petals and have them, you know, be like artistically falling to the ground, other than the fact that it was beautiful. He's in this giant, like, encased in ice when he gets to him, and rose petals are actually not falling at the moment. They're all over the ground around this, and this scene, I can't do it justice, guys. It was just really well done. And then he kind of like goes up to him, and it just like into dust, air up, petals going down. He's just screaming. It was really good. Painful. I mean, I'm just like, dang, bro, this is episode 2. Like, you got, it was something, man. So, for Lupin Yellow, it was her, it looks to be little sister. They were out and about, maybe some, like, I think it was like a mall, per se, or maybe like it doesn't matter. It was like a mall or a museum or something, and, you know, she runs up, she shatters. For Blue, it was his fiance. You see the ring, and they, of course, like, when they see him later, there's, like, a bridal store. There's a lot of things, like, when you see Blue, at least, I feel like, or maybe this is all in my head, and I'm just full of crap, but I feel like in the scenes that they were showing him, there were, like, bridal stores behind him. I can't, exactly picture it, but it's really well done, and I please, maybe if you read the subs, and it takes me a long time to do it, but if you read, it's easy sometimes to just get focused on the words when you're trying to read it. But for some of these shots, maybe watch it again, but don't read the subtitles. Is this stuff in the background? The way it was done is really cool, and it just has me so excited for the rest of the season. Like, where is this going? Because now they're like, look, Lupin Ranger, because then they're like, how do they get another piece of the collection? And before this gets too incredibly long, if that wasn't enough, the Power Rangers defeat the baddie for the first time. We get Lupin Kaiser, who I'm not really even going to touch on this one. Lupin Kaiser, really cool. His finisher is just him, like with a machine gun, so see how that gets adapted, America. But then, okay, everybody breathe, it's over. You see them, and you think, okay, here's the last, that last, like, minute-long scene where they kind of set up maybe for the next episode, or they kind of close the book on it. Like, oh, I can't believe we got 2 pieces of the Lupin collection, because now they have Good Striker, who they're going to call Goody, and they got this, like, lighter kind of thing from the monster. And opens the door. Yellow's, like, grabbing the stuff. Who is it but the Power Rangers? All 3 of them. Not morphed, but in uniform, of course, walking in, and it's just them staring at each other, and in Red's thoughts, he's going, does he know who we are? Because they've only met while Lupin Ranger is in costume, which is a whole other thing of the costume, and I'm so glad that that's just their costume for when they're out and about, because if they wore that all the time, it would be terrible. Terrible. So that's where we left. That's where we left. And in amazing fashion, thank you so much. Watching the previews for the next episode doesn't give a lick away. I hope they just go in there because they want a snack and they don't know who they are, because I want this tension cat and mouse. I want this to last for so long. If they end it in 2 episodes, I'm just, it's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. I'm getting, should I watch it a 3rd time? I watched it twice already. It's Wednesday, so I've watched it twice already. This is the first time I've ever watched episodes like twice each time. But it's just really good. Husband review, he's still giving it 2 thumbs up. He's watched it with me. He's also super hyped to keep going with it, and it's a pretty cool feeling to be watching a current Sentai or Toku with your significant other. I hope you are enjoying it just as much as I am. The toys are definitely out in full force now, so if you really want to see more reviews on them, just start searching, my friends. They're going to be in not only Japanese, but they're in America too, my friends. So if you don't understand Japanese and they're not subtitled, lots of American people are starting to do reviews on them. I don't have them, sorry. So I'm not. However, I am going to bid you adieu, as the Lupin Rangers would say. Thanks so much for listening to my never short talks about episodes. And if you guys are enjoying this, I wasn't planning on doing them, but honestly, if you guys enjoy them, just give me a thumbs up or let me know. I might not be able to do them for every episode. Life happens. I will get behind. I might not do, and then maybe have to do a few to catch up, or maybe life will get too busy. I'm not going to be able to just do any episodes, period. I don't know, but I'm digging it. I'm digging it, and I hope you guys are digging it too, and then I'll make an effort to maybe start doing it more. So that was the moral of that story, and the moral of me. Wait, I don't have. You know what? I'm just ending it. I'm just gonna go edit this and put this up. Just pretend everything. This is where the ads are anyway, so it's cool. Bye.